Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Hi, here for the given question we are given that here given measure is of time series data. So here for the first question, if we want to find the values between the data, what kind of interpolation we can use, what are the limitations of each method. So here we know that when we are dealing with the time series data, interpolation methods are used to estimate the values between existing data point. So we will be using interpolation methods. So here there are several interpolation method. First one is linear interpolation. Now here we know that limitation includes it is sensitive to outliers and assumption to assumption of a constant slope between points. Now, similarly, the second interpolation is polynomial interpolation. So, for polynomial interpolation, we know that the limitation is here, it is very crucial to avoid overlifting of polynomial degrees. So, too crucial to avoid overlifting of polynomial degrees. Now, similarly, the next interpolation will be cubic Hermite interpolation. Now, for this, we know that here in our case, it requires an additional information about derivatives which is not always available. So, limitation will be derivatives. Now, the next interpolation method will be spline interpolation. Now, for this, we know that it is very complex while choosing the boundary points. So, complex boundary condition. And the last, which is Ekima interpolation. So we know that for the given interpolation method, the limitation lies within its sensitivity, which is very less sensitive compared to other. And here in our case, now in order to solve for the second question, here we are given that if we want to make the prediction beyond the data, we will be using method of extrapolation. So for beyond data, the method will be extrapolation, and the approach which we are going to use is linear regression, polynomial regression, and further exponential or exponential or logarithmic models, further time series forecasting models. So here in our case, we know that choosing this depends on the nature of the data provided to us. So this is a required solution. I hope you understood very well.